Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to try and do the kill a legendary at a Fissure site. So I'm actually at leader of the pack. We're going to try and tag an enemy and I am going to try and kill it. You will need a friend, so I'm going to get a commie whacker because I don't want to kill it by accident. These are low level enemies. Okay, so there he's actually regenerated his health. So I want to actually make sure I tag him after he's regenerated. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get away as quick as I can, and I'm gonna fast travel to a fissure quickly, a marked fissure. I'm just gonna go to this one down. Now there's 26 caps, unfortunately. And hopefully I can travel before he dies. Okay, so I'm gonna go to a fissure quickly. There's a bunch of low levels here. So you want to get right close to the fissure site. And there you go. I was able to tag an enemy. You can see how close I am to this fissure. I managed to get that challenge done. Mess with me. So I did actually spend a lot of time trying to get an enemy at the Hawk's Refuge. There, a legendary spawns every 4 to 10 times. I messed around. I probably spent a good hour and a bit trying to do that. Wasn't successful. So I went back to the very well-known event, which is Leader of the Pack, which spawns by the country fairground. I tagged an enemy, as you saw, and then I traveled to this fissure site, which is down here. Now it can be any marked fissure as long as it's as long as it's marked. You could probably there's one over here in the mire. There's a few in the bog. There's obviously Fissure Prime, which is down there. There's also another one up here by the Creek Sunder Grove, which is a common spawn for legendary weapons, legendary enemies. And a lot of people will get a super mutant legendary and kite them back to the fissure site and kill them right next to it. But as you can see, I had to be fairly close to that fissure site, and then the enemy was killed by a Scorch or your friend. So you could actually, in theory, do the solo. It'll be probably a little bit tricky, but you could actually do what I just did today, and if the enemy was close enough to the country fairground. So the legendary was around here, and then I ran sort of towards the country fairground, and the wolves actually were killed by some scorch. So that's kind of possible to do. It's going to be a little tricky to do, but it's best to have a friend that will kill that wolf for you. But it is possible to do that. So this is probably what I'll do next time around. Is I'll just go and I'll just get leader of the pack, have my friend available, or my second character rather in my case, and then I will tag it, go to a Fissure site, and then kill the enemy. So I might make another video on this when I've tested this a little bit more. But there you go. There's one way to do it, relatively easy. Get a friend, find leader of the pack. I only server hopped about 3-4 times. I got leader of the pack, tagged an enemy, fast travel to this Fissure site, which is south of White Spring Resort. As you're familiar, I just traveled there. So it does work at this Fissure site, so I can confirm that. And then leader of the pack was up here by the Telegram Country Fairground. It always starts up at this location. Grab that grab that leader of the pack event. And hopefully no one else is there. Tag the enemy and then fast travel and get your friend to kill it, or try and kite it back to the country fairground and then fast travel if you want to try to do that solo. But there you go. Hope you found the video useful. If you did, hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Thanks.